What's up everyone and welcome back. Kara Corey, registered dietitian. We are back in the kitchen and today we are making some super simple homemade protein bars. And these are going to be a vegan protein bar. So if you're vegan, there you go. If you're not, that's okay too. But we are gonna use the vegan protein by Per Vitam, the chocolate flavor. Today we're gonna make these a mocha chocolate walnut protein bar. So very minimal ingredients. Like I said, they're no bake, so we're just gonna pop them in the fridge and we do have to let them chill for a little bit. But to get started, we're just going to mix all our ingredients in a bowl. So we're starting out with the Per Vitam Vegan Protein, and I'm gonna add in 1.5 scoops. Now I do wanna mention, if you choose to use a different protein, I can't guarantee the results are gonna turn out the exact same. I'd highly suggest using the vegan protein for this recipe. It's going to absorb the fluid that we add in there much differently than if you use a whey protein. Next, we're gonna add in some raw cacao powder, or if you have unsweetened chocolate cocoa powder at home, this is gonna give it that richer chocolatier, I believe that's a word. It's gonna give it more of that deep, rich chocolate flavor. We're gonna add in 1/4 of a cup of this. Next, we're gonna add some oats. If you have rolled oats on hand, those work really nicely because they're a little heartier and thicker. I unfortunately only have quick oats on hand, but I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of the oats into our mixture. Now to give it that mocha flavor, we're gonna add in some cold brew coffee, and I'm gonna start out with 1/2 cup of that. And we're just gonna go ahead and stir that up. Now, if you don't have cold brew on hand and you don't care as much about the coffee flavor, you can certainly just sub in some milk for the amount of coffee that we're adding. All right, so now that I'm mixing this around, I can see I wanna add a little bit more fluid, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my coffee here to make a total of 1 full cup. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some sweetener, and I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of Splenda into our mix, and then give it 1 more stir around. I would suggest taking a little taste afterwards just to make sure the ratio of the coffee to the other flavors we've added in there, that it's sweet enough for your preference. Now, next is optional for you guys, but this is the part where you can add in any mix-ins if you want to throw in something to give it a little crunch or a little extra sweetness. You could add in some mini chocolate chips. I've opted to add in some crushed up walnuts. So I've got 20 grams of walnuts here that I'm gonna add into the mix and just fold in there, but again, that's optional and based on your preference. So you're left with a nice thick batter. The batter is not gonna be totally dense yet. That's part of the chilling process with the bars. They're gonna form into a more formed protein bar after they've chilled for a little bit. So to chill these, I've gone ahead and taken a 9x5 loaf pan and just added in a piece of wax paper. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pour in our protein bar ingredients. I've gone ahead and spread the batter into our pan, which is gonna make probably about 4 to 5 protein bars. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the fridge to chill, and I'll see you guys when it's all done. All right guys, it's been a couple hours later and I let the protein bars chill in the fridge. Now they will still maintain a soft consistency, so if you want it to be a bit more formed, I recommend throwing them in the freezer. So this is how they turn out. I cut them like kind of like in your average protein bar size, which gave me about 4. So that's going to kind of be a perfect little treat for me to pop in the freezer and grab one to go for like breakfast, or if I need a snack, I've got a quick and easy protein bar to access. So the flavors of it, I did scrape a little piece off the edge. It's that delicious kind of, not overwhelming coffee flavor, but it is that like deep, rich mocha chocolate. Then you've got the flavor of the nuts in there to give it a little crunch. So it's just very sweet and satisfying, very similarly to a kind of dupe on fudge, to be honest with you. So great to have on hand. I hope you guys give these a try. Super easy, and be sure to tag me on Instagram if you do make them. Let me know how you guys like them, and make sure to get all your Tiger Fitness goodies. Your Per Vitam Vegan Protein is a must for this one. Click on the link in the description box, and we'll see you in the next one.